Hi everyone, I'm 𝐬𝐿𝐲 and welcome back to my channel. So, I have kind of not been here for over a month, and, yeah, today I was just laying in bed and thinking like, what am I doing in my life? I have a YouTube channel that I've been putting on the back burner for over a month now. And you know what? I was like, no, today we're gonna start getting back into it. So I guess you can kind of say that I've been on a break for a month, basically. When I posted the last video of Our Life Beginnings and Always, I was very burnt out. I was in a place where I was not happy. And over these past couple of weeks, it's just kind of gotten better. But yeah, I've had new experiences, and I just had my birthday, so, yeah, that happened, and, yeah, that's really it, but I guess that's kind of where I've been for like a month. But yeah, I wanted to get back into this and finish Our Life Beginnings and Always, because I heard that, like, they released the wedding DLC, so where have I been for this, girlies? But yeah, before we get started, make sure to subscribe and share this video with your friends so then they can find out about my amazing challenges to give right now. So yeah, let's get into it. I hope you enjoy. Okay. Please work, please work, please work. Alright. Okay. Wait, did we leave off here? I think we left off here. I'm not sure. I think we did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we left off here. Yeah, because I remember doing this moment, but I wasn't sure if I finished it or not. I don't think I did. Okay, but we left off with Kira and Cove, and we like drove to Nevada or wherever this is. But yeah, there's plenty there for the both of you. She returned your smile with one of her hand before putting her cup of tea aside. Well, I hope you get the car packed. Sure, thanks. Oh, okay, so this is when we were leaving. Okay. The three of you gotta move on, taking the boxes from Cove's bedroom and heading down to fill the back seat of the car until there was barely an inch of space left in the back and trunk. With all you helping, it only took a couple of trips to move everything and you were done before you knew it. Then it was truly time to say goodbye. You cove in back inside the apartment, where Kira looked over the two of you with a quiet smile. Aw, no, Kira! I don't want to leave Kira. I love Kira. It was great to see you both. Thank you for coming. Thank you for having me. She gave each of you a hug, and you felt a little sad that you hadn't been able to spend more time with her. Yeah! It was good to see you too, Mom. Cove embraced her in return, the two of them holding onto each other for a few seconds longer. I'll miss you, but I'll visit again soon. Of course. You better. Hey, we should make plans for you to visit us too. I'll let you know when it's settled. I'd love that. Aww, Kira! Okay, so we're probably gonna see Kira again. Kira bundled all the stuff she prepared into a bag and handed them over to you. You took a quick peek at what she had packed. There was fruit, nuts, seeds, hard-boiled eggs, and some veggie sticks. Cool. Oh, good to see we've got some fresh food options now. The snacks I brought weren't. That's what we expect from you, Cove. Kira shook her head at him and let out a soft laugh, as though she wouldn't have expected anything else. I seriously hope you're feeding yourself better than that at home. Yes, of course, just not on trips. I can live with that then. She looked over him fondly, her eyes at last focusing on his face and filling with emotion. Oh, no, Kira! I'm going to miss you, baby. Me too. We'll be together again before you know it. I hope so. Bye, Kira. Aw, I don't want to leave Kira. Kira put an arm around you both, pulling you in tight to her sides for one final squeeze. Have a safe trip. We will. No, Kira! With a last goodbye, you exited the apartment, though Cove hesitated for a moment in the door, his expression distant. You weren't sure what he was doing, though you took attentively oh god, here we go again, me messing up the words, though you tentatively took a step towards him. Everything okay? Your voice seemed to bring him back to earth, and he shook his head to clear his thoughts, his green hair swaying from side to side. Yeah, let's go. With that, the two of you headed back down to the car, ready to make the long trip home. Soon enough, you were on the wide, open road with a car full of Cove's things and only one destination, Sunset Berg, California. The drive went as smoothly as could be expected, with the morning slowly creeping into midday as the miles flew by. After a while, you switched places with Cove and took over driving for a couple of hours. The day flew by in a whir of open road and sunshine, and before you knew it, it was early afternoon. By that point, you had already crossed the state line. Cove announced that he planned a little stop on the way home. He was quite pleased with himself as you arrived at the oh my god, what is that word? Precipice? Oh my god, I don't know. No way! Oh my god, wait, what? Hold on. The Redwood National Park. Girl, this is where we were little kids! What? Shaded beneath a canopy of enormous redwood trees, you drove along. What? We're actually at the park? When Cove parked the car, you pushed the door to get out, and the first thing you did was look up. Enormous redwood trees surrounded you on all sides, their massive trunks shooting straight up into a canopy of foliage overhead. There were too many of them to count, stretching on and on as far as you could see. You squinted against the sunlight that was peeking through the leaves and dancing on the paths around you. It's great, right? He smiled at you from over the roof of the car before glancing around the place fondly. Remember the trip our families took here that one summer? Yes! It was cool going on a journey and seeing the forest in person, even if we didn't stay very long. And I guess we can stay for even less this time, but oh well. It just seemed like a good time to stop by. Who knows when we'll get another chance. His voice got a little softer at the end. It seemed to be bittersweet for him, being in a place he was so fond of, but not having the time to appreciate it fully. Yeah, he felt pretty good. There was plenty to look at, and it felt... oh my god. And it was a good chance to refuel with some snacks and water before heading out again. Oh my goodness. I'll put up with you for the trees. Oh my god. Oh, there will be more chances in the future, I promise. Cove smiled, shoving his hands in his pockets and dipping his head. I'm gonna hold you to that. The two of you walked around for a little while, completely dwarfed by the sheer scale of the redwoods. It kind of put your view of yourself and everything in a strange perspective. You took in a lungful of clean forest air, listening to the sound of birdsong and the cool breeze rustling through the underbrush, taking advantage of the space to move around freely. Lord. However you felt about being there, it was a totally different scene than sitting in the old car for hours and hours. You felt Cove nudge your hand. You didn't pull away, and he intertwined his fingers through yours, smiling at you as he relaxed into your touch. Being here again, you couldn't help but reminisce on what else had happened during the trip you had taken here all that time ago. There were a lot of things that had reminded you of it recently. You looked over at Cove, who seemed to be lost in the peace of the place, and you wondered if any of it crossed his mind. Smiling at the sight, you thought back of what had been a highlight of that long-gone vacation. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh my god, okay. There's so many. Oh wow. Yeah, I remember all this happening. So, we spent the night in the loft together. Yeah, that happened. Almost kissed, but didn't happen. I think. Or we just snuggled with him. Elizabeth, yeah, she was like, hi, y'all can get married and stuff. I want to do that one. Liz really pulled no punches when she was a teen. I can hardly believe some of the things she said to us. Cove groaned, and through his eyebrows dipped grumpily, you could see the shadow of a smile tugging at his lips. I remember, unfortunately, but I don't know why you're pretending she's gotten better. Liz never gives me a break. You had to crack a smile. Cove was honestly a favorite target of hers for teasing, but so were you. You continued chatting about the trip a little while longer, about the things you had seen and done and even eaten. A lot of the memories Cove had of the trip were similar to your own, but you were also surprised to hear of a few other things from his point of view. So much had happened that there was no shortage of things to talk about. The place certainly had a oh my god. I don't know how to pronounce this word. A nostalgic. Oh my god. I sound so stupid right now. Okay, whatever. Quality about it. Hey, Mina. I keep trying. I need my drink, girls. This is too much. Okay. You looked over at the sound of Cove saying your name to find him smiling at you, seeming relaxed amongst the nature of the park. Has anyone ever told you before that you have gorgeous eyes? Because you do. Oh my god. The words left his lips and you froze, completely taken aback by the compliment. He blushed and quickly dipped his head, unable to look at you. Oh, Cove! That's another thing that happened during the trip. I could never forget. Oh, you guys are so cute. The both of you blushed and oh my god. Simultaneously, oh my god. Your faces as red as the others. Your spirits were light as you ambled past information boards and picnic areas. But before long, you decided it was time to bring the short stop to an end and head back to the car to get on the road again. Cove sighed when you finally reached the vehicle, jangling the keys in his hand before unlocking the doors. Well, I wish we didn't have to go, but we're going to be responsible and not stay longer than we should. How grown up of you. He smiled slightly, and with that, the two of you jumped into the car, buckled in, and he put it in drive. You were getting closer and closer to town as the sun started setting, though we're still far away enough that the radio stations were unfamiliar to you. Ooh, this is a nice CG. Cove twisted the dial this way and that before stumbling onto a channel with a song he seemed to like. That was a rare gift from the fates in a sea of static, strange radio jockeys and grating tunes. His face immediately brightened at the sound of it, and he drummed his fingers along the bottom of the steering wheel happily. Oh my god, Cove, you're so cute. Sitting back in his seat, he bopped his head and shimmied his shoulders in time to the tune, all while mouthing along to the words. Occasionally, he even lifted one hand from the wheel to gesture with his fingers for a specific line. He chuckled softly. Cove looked over and rolled his eyes with a smile, clearly enjoying himself despite everything. The song ended, and Cove reached over to start cycling through the radio stations again. Upon finding nothing tolerable, he flipped the dial off in defeat and leaned back in his seat with a sigh. You rested your head on your hand and stared out the window as the sky darkened, watching the landscape slowly melt into more familiar views. The miles went on and any energy you had earlier was beginning to drain away. You imagined your home and your family, you'd be there together soon. You know, I've spent all these years living in Sunset Bird and taken a few weeks each summer visiting my mom in that second room. That's not gonna happen anymore, not really. I can still see my parents, but the way it all works between us has changed forever. He paused, a silence stretching, a serious look settled on his face, his thoughts far away. I don't know what to say. Cove stared straight ahead down the long road. The path looked like it'd never end from where you were, but that wasn't true. Eventually, he found a few more words to say.
I'm so glad.
I think it's good we were able to do this trip without any parents or chaperones. It was just us. We did it all. I don't know. I feel a little more independent now. A little more ready for what's ahead. Right. It's like what? It's like a real first step to be on our own all the time. It'll be here before we know it. The topic seemed to wear on Cove, and he made an attempt to find something else to speak on. So I'm kind of sad about getting back. I'm gonna miss having you right there tonight. Aw. His eyebrows dipped and he laughed at himself in embarrassment. That sounded way more forward than I meant it to be. It was just nice when you're nearby. You let out a little chuckle yourself and the atmosphere became more relaxed, the two of you falling into a comfortable silence. The sky outside grew ever darker as the hours passed by, the stars blinking on like tiny fireflies painted on a oh my god. Painted onto a canvas of blue. The scenery continued transitioning between open roads, industrial areas, and beach towns, becoming increasingly recognizable as time went on. You felt somewhat disconnected from the world around you as you watched it through your window, your tired mind growing hazy. It was a strange, reflective feeling, but peaceful nonetheless. Soon enough, the world would return to you, and you'd find your feet firmly on the ground. It couldn't be helped. The adventure would end, life could continue, but your memories would linger on. Ah, that's the end of the moment! Okay. Wow. Okay. I don't know if I really liked the ending of that. To be honest, I don't know. Don't know if I did or not, but yeah. Alright everyone, but that's all for today's video. But lastly, you're a gem, and thank you for watching. A wonderful day, everyone. Bye!